able to do on this hero, creating a lot of space. And they actually banned the Clinks from VPP, so I'm not wanting to give that over to Envy. There's just not a lot of carries left.
Oh, there's enough for Envy to work with, though.
I mean, there's the PA. I feel like I'm missing a carry here. Sven. I don't think Sven is very good here, though. Oh, Gyro, maybe.
They can do Gyro, yeah. I think Gyro would be fine. There's nothing that...
Naga?
Yeah, because that is a natural diffusal carrier. Not that that is a very good item. I mean, you just want it against the Medusa for mana burn. Plus,
it might be the Naga.
They don't have much... I guess... I mean, but they do have Illusion Clear with the Zeus, though.
It's Naga.
I mean, if they have Elder Titan and Zeus, you're going to pick a Naga into Elder Titan and Zeus, though?
Yep, they're going to do it.
Is that the best decision, you think?
I mean, what else is there? There's like a PA and
they pick PA, man. I'm losing it. I'm gonna lose it. Spirit Breaker again for Virtus Pro Polar.
I guess Morph could work.
I'm okay with Morphling this game, actually. I think it's well. I mean, against Elder Titan again. That's another issue.
That's the one we're forgetting. Void.
Okay. All right. Void. Picking Morph / Naga into Elder Titan sounds awful to me. Void sounds somewhat doable.
Yeah, Morph is terrible against ET. Yeah. It's gonna be Void or Naga.
Are we gonna be right? Are we gonna be wrong? Chat,
Void or Naga.
Give us your predictions. Come on, spam it out. Let's see what you guys think. Let's go.
I think it's more likely gonna be Void, actually.
They have 12 seconds left in reserve time. How much are you willing to bet on that it's a Void? How many rares? How many Arcanas? Oh, it's a Storm Spirit. Okay, we lost, dude. We were not even close. We were not even in the realm of the carries.
This is an interesting pick, though. I kind of like this pick. It's a lot of mobility. They don't really have a lot to deal with such a hero. They have the Venge Stun.
Good late game, too.
I would say the Spirit Breaker is the best hero dealing with the Storm Spirit. It has the charge and the ult, which both are good against Storm. But, I mean, Storm can just dodge the ult with his ult, so... Or cancel it, at least. You don't dodge it, but... I mean, I'm kind of liking this Storm pick. But at a certain point in time, you're actually not going to be able to kill Medusa anymore. Maybe. Although they do have the Nyx Assassin, so... They
need to end this game kind of early, I think. They need to get, like, Storm and Orchid and, like, maybe another item and then finish the game. Otherwise, this game becomes kind of difficult.
Yeah, against the late game Elder Titan Natural Order plus the Medusa, it could get a little tricky.
I'm surprised they picked this. I mean, this is not what you usually see out of Cloud9. They're not a team that usually goes for... You know, fight early. They pick Envy something late. He might fight early regardless of whatever hero he has, but he'll generally farm pretty well for the late game. And you can't have that kind of mentality in this game. If you have Envy just farming away to the late game and not getting kills and not putting pressure on objectives, you probably lost, I think, at that point.
Yeah, well, one reason I like the Storm pick is because they don't really have the best base breaking lineup. Sure, they have the Jakiro, but VPP have like excellent defense coming out from the Spirit and the Zeus, so, and also the Wave of Terror. I mean, the creep wave is actually just going to completely disintegrate, so if the Storm can maybe find a solo pickoff or, you know, a dual pickoff with someone else like the Nyx, then they can probably push high ground at that point. But without pickoffs, it's going to be extremely difficult for them to push up to the base of VPP.
So, we have a pause. Wouldn't be a Dota game without a pause. I think that the Bone 7 Jakiro pick might be really good here because of how Liquid Fire is going to work in pushing down these towers. How are they going to lane this, though, for Cloud9? Let me think about this. You have AUI in the jungle, Bone 7 playing off lane, Jakiro, Pilot Eye supporting... Is this EE going to be safe lane, or is he going to be mid lane and they give Fatsa safe lane? Which one of these is safe lane? Which one of these is the mid lane hero?
EE is safe lane. Fatsa will be mid against the Zeus.
Okay. That seems pretty good. Mana burn.
Actually, who's going to be mid? What's Mag's hero again?
Hold on. Let me think. It was ET Zeus. God, I lost it. Yeah, that was it. That's the one. I think they're going to switch GK Phobos and Mag. There's no way Mag's playing Spirit Breaker, right? There's no way.
I mean, it's possible.
Okay, well.
I mean, it's not a hard hero to play. You push 2 buttons.
No. I'm not saying
Charge,
it is, but
right
that doesn't seem like a very good use of his abilities. Not that I'm saying anything against DK Phobos, but... Here we go. Getting into the game. It is going to be Mag and Spirit Breaker. I don't know how I feel about this. I think he played really well last game, but okay.
Maybe, oh, Illidan's actually going to be in the mid lane, so it's going to be a safe lane Zeus?
He's not getting levels ever. That's just not happening. I don't know about that. Why would you do it? You don't need levels on the Medusa, I don't think. I mean, I guess you kind of do, but I think you prioritize level 6 on Zeus better than the Medusa.
I think Medusa's fine mid, especially if they think it's going to be a Nyx, because then it's a range versus melee, and Medusa can actually do quite well against Nyx in a 1v1.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
I think actually you should have Spirit Breaker farm top and have Zeus in the offlane against this dual lane, because he can just spam Arc Lightning and get a lot of farm.
And they won't be able to kill him. I don't think, even with Pole. I don't think
they can kill him with this dual lane. But Spirit Breaker is not going to get anything. Sure, he'll get some experience, but I think how do you put Spirit Breaker in the safe lane and Zeus in the off lane? And
to be fair, this is very tough to figure out, though.
Yeah. I think Spirit Breaker benefits more from items than Zeus does. I mean, Zeus does benefit from items, but I think Spirit Breaker can benefit a bit more. Because Zeus is always going to have the same damage no matter what items he goes, unless he goes for like a Dagon or a Veil.
Well, again, we talk about how you lane this, and honestly, you could lane this in any number of ways for both squads.
Yeah, they have a lot of options.
So, I mean, the only thing that's certain is that AUI is going to be in the jungle. And even that is not always certain, but in this game it should be. So, for Cloud9, AUI 2000 is going to be playing your Enigma. They'll be heading to the zone jungle here. Safe lane, it is going to be EE playing your Storm Spirit. We'll have Pilot Eye playing your Ogre Magi. Mid lane, it is going to be Fata playing your Nyx Assassin. And of course, top lane, Bone 7 on your Jakiro. So that'll round out your Cloud9 Radiant lineup. Yeah.
And on Dire, we're going to have Virtus Pro Polar in the top lane. We're going to have DK Phobos playing the safe lane farming Zeus. We're going to have Lil on the Elder Titan, FNG playing the support Vengeful Spirit. In the mid lane, we're going to have Illidan on the Medusa. And off lane, we're going to have Mag on the Space Cow.
The off lane Spirit Breaker yet again, but this time played by a different core, so we'll see how Mag does fare up against this lane. We talked about this duel. He shouldn't die. This shouldn't be an issue. And Envy should get a lot more farm than he did in the previous game. That was the issue, I think, with the first game, is that Envy had no farm at like 5 to 10 minutes in. They're going to ignite Mag. He does have charge, so even if he does get ignited and gets very low, he could always just charge and then salve back up. But
he actually can't do anything against this lane. The Ogre can actually just harass him solo.
Whereas if you were a Zeus in this lane, you could just spam Arc Lightning and get some CS.
Creeps, so.
And you might take a lot of damage and maybe even die once or twice, but at least you're getting CS in the process of doing so.
I mean, the other problem with having Zeus in the safe lane, he doesn't really farm very well with right clicks. I mean, it's extremely hard to CS with this hero.
He has 2 last hits currently. That's a problem. Bone 7 is actually going toe to toe. Lil needs to back up. This is not the matchup you're looking for. You don't have natural order yet. You have 1 point natural spirit. You're not getting that much damage out of it. FNG's going to walk in, the Lightning Bolt's going to come in. They don't have Magic Missile, so they can't really kill Bone 7 until they have that Q button coming up from Vengeful Spirit, so he has to back away.
Yeah.
And they're getting more out of the map because they have AUI 2000 in the jungle currently. That's it.
Yeah, we didn't really talk about that. They haven't done any contesting to AUI's jungle Enigma, so they're definitely going to come ahead in this early game. But we talked about that. They definitely need to be ahead from the early game because of the heroes, so Cloud9 doing what they're supposed to be doing. It does look like they ended up pushing in the bottom lane, so Mag's actually going to probably get a couple free CS here. Not really too sure what happened there.
They missed the pull. They weren't really pulling. They were actually harassing him back as he was trying to get the Invis rune, and then they just kind of let the lane push out in the process of doing so. And I'm pretty sure he probably pushed it in with Overload at one point just to get a couple CS with his static remnant.
That is certainly a possibility. How's the mid lane looking?
It's okay. Yeah, 13 last is coming up from Illidan right now. Fots is sitting at 13. Yeah, very even, actually. I'm surprised it's so even. But
oh, he's actually going for this Mana Shield stats build against the Nyx. I think this is actually okay because you can't use Snake against Nyx because he's obviously going to Carapace it. Split Shot's not too effective really game because you have no damage, so I think this build's okay.
I think Virtus Pro have played this very well so far. But at what point do you say this game gets very hard for Cloud9? At what point is Illidan gonna become a monster? Like what time in the game do you think?
I think it actually depends on what the state of the game looks like in 20 minutes because like I said, I think it could be difficult for C9 to push the high ground. But if they can get a lot of pickoffs and Fata and EE start getting farmed on these heroes, then they're gonna really limit the farming ability of VPP.
Well, that's gonna... I mean, limiting Illidan, taking away his jungle also could be huge, but at this point in time, they're not putting any pressure across the map. They're getting free farm both mid and top lane. Bottom lane, Mag's not getting much, but he does have at least a number of Venom, so there's that. He's also level 4, by the way. That's not bad. Bone 7 sitting at level 2. Magic Missile goes in. Bone 7 rather tanky. Gotta be tough to take him down. Astral Spirit comes in. They don't have a point into Natural Order, but they do have the Stomp. Fata comes in. He's getting charged currently. They see him, though. They see him walking through mid, I believe. Well, maybe it's a bit too late. Spike Carapace goes in. Effigy does have Magic Missile. Nice Impale coming out. Dual Breath. Stomp goes in. It's onto Bone 7. Magic Missile bash onto Fata. He is going to be your first blood, and they might get 2 out of this. Bone 7, no. He's getting chased out. They might not get this kill. The high ground miss coming in the charge. They're diving for this. Oh, the Fire Blast from Pylai Die.
Oh, he has a
saves his life, and Mag is going to get right-clicked down by Pylai Die. What a play. It saves the life of one and turns another. Wow, that was close.
I would still say that's a huge lead for VPP as they got the first blood onto Illidan.
Oh,
so.
that Impale was not... that was unfortunate.
Yeah. Definitely not the hero for C9 that you want to be giving first blood to.
No, that's...
Well, he actually gets his salve immediately canceled, so a little bit of a mistake.
Impale? Mana Shield? Where's your Mana Shield? Oh, that was a bait. I did not see Mag coming down the lane. Vench has to go home and heal up. Top lane is still getting absolute free farm. Nobody is contesting. Okay, that's a Midas. Midas Zeus 5 minutes.
He's actually farmed extremely well on this lane. I'm surprised.
He has nobody against him.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, Bone 7 was like at the top rune spot for literally 2 minutes and then he died.
What do you think about Midas on Zeus? I think it's okay.
I guess
like,
I've
right
always...
Now, this is a hero that's level dependent. I think Midas is always good when you're on a hero that's needs experience more than farm. It's not really a farming item, it's experience.
I forget who told me this, but someone always told me that if you can get Midas at 5 minutes, you might as well go for it. Bone 7 is going to get caught out. Do they have enough damage? They have no Zeus ult. Lightning Bolt? Lightning Bolt? Phobos? Got him. Nice play.
So Bone 7 just died to a no-boot Zeus.
That's correct, yes. And he also didn't have much mana to work with either. He's got boots now, though.
I don't think that should ever be happening. That Zeus was so slow. That's like one of the slowest heroes in the game.
I like Mario without a mushroom, man.
Yep.
It's actually awful. Phobos is having a great game. But this is what I was talking about. Like, anytime you can get a Midas at 5 minutes or before 5 minutes, you might as well go for it. I don't know if that's actually true in most situations, but...
It's so dependent on what hero you're playing, because Midas does limit your effectiveness as far as... Let's say you're a Slark, right? And you buy a Midas first instead of Treads.
Yes.
You're not as effective at getting kills, and if you miss a kill, let's say, then the Midas purchase probably wasn't the best
I think
idea.
for Zeus, where you don't need...
Yeah, but
the only thing
Zeus,
you need is Arcanes. Zeus ult is not available. They do Lightning Bolt Bone 7. Wow, what stomp coming out from Lil. They will Black Hole onto 2. Ball lighting it. Envy wants to get involved. AUI shows up with the biggest Black Hole. Effigy gets impaled. Now they Malphite. So Lil is going to get brought down as well. That could have been so much worse for Cloud9. Great rotation. AUI with the big Black Hole, though. Ooh. Spicy Black Hole.
All in all, that wasn't too bad for VPP. I mean, that Echo Stomp actually just completely salvaged that.
Yeah.
Without that, they probably would have lost 3 for none.
Oh, Fata is on the backside of this. Phobos! Goodbye. Zeus ult! Oh! I don't know what that would have done anyways. Down bottom, they are chasing after Bone 7. Magic Missile. Do they have Bash? They already charged him? They did. Another Bash. Stomp gonna come in. They get the kill regardless. They don't even need it. Nice play. So a couple of kills happening across the map.
Yep.
Not as fast as the first game was in terms of pacing, but still good stuff.
Yeah, so if we take a look at Golden Experience, I'm guessing it's slightly in favor of Cloud9, more so in experience. That's just what happens when you have the jungle Enigma. He's level 7 now with 1,000 gold, so probably expect him to go towards that mechanism.
Yes.
Yeah, he buys 2 rings.
He's gonna have 1 Tranquil Boot, 1 Neck, maybe. Usually get Treads on this hero.
He could go Pipe, maybe.
That's true.
Although, is there someone else to go Mech? Nah, not really.
Not really. You could maybe do it Bone 7, but no, he probably is gonna go Yules. And they're not gonna get in on the Ogre either. For now, Illidan goes for the double Wraithbane Treads build plus Aquila, so it's a lot like the Drow Ranger build that Envy goes for, to a certain extent. Just stacking agility essentially and getting plenty of right-click damage, which he is already kind of hitting pretty hard. So,
DD onto Fata, and he does Vendetta up into the jungle of VPP.
Yeah, they didn't see him either.
Oh god, if he gets this kill onto Phobos,
We talked about him getting a Midas. If he gets shut down, that's a problem. He's dead? Lightning Bolt? Phobos, turn around. Lightning Bolt. Oh, the Vendetta wore off, but the double damage is still doing work. Mana Burn, it's not enough. Spike Carapace. Ball Lightning comes in. Magic Missile. Fata in trouble, but there's going to be the Stone Gaze coming out. Fata will fall. FNG. They're looking for more. Eternal Envy slowed up. Out of mana, by the way. Soul Ring on cooldown. He has no mana to get out of here, but Stomp is not going to be there. On the backside, you have AUI 2000 coming in. Here comes Mag as well. Charge was already used. AUI is going to try to fight Stomp. FNG solo will go down to the Malefice coming in, but they will get the kill onto AUI with the right click of Mag. 2-for-2 exchange in the end. This does give a lot of room mid lane and bottom lane to Cloud9, however.
That's really unfortunate for DK Phobos. He's died 2 times now to this Nyx, and you really need to protect the Zeus up against a hero like Nyx. I mean, look at his farm. He was farming so well, and in the last 5 minutes, he hasn't actually farmed anything.
The Midas pickup, it helped, but then he lost a lot of money.
But I mean, what item would he have gone to where he doesn't die those 2 times?
I mean, he's going to die anyways, either way. Exactly. He picks up a Bracer now, and that's fine. That'll keep him a bit tankier, but yeah, it's going to be Bracer. Pilot sitting mid. He is at level 5, almost going to have multicast pretty soon. He's got his Tranquils plus a Soul Ring coming out. That's actually all you really need for the first 10 minutes of the game, I'd say.
Yep.
And Tower's taking top in the meantime. Not sure by who. They're going to charge Fata. He does have Vendetta up, and will they have detection if Mag comes in? Mag has Dust, but it's actually in the stash.
They also have Lightning Bolts.
They have Lightning Bolt, yeah. Yeah, Zeus is nearby. Lightning Bolt comes in. Vendetta's up. Zeus ult. He doesn't have it. Oh, there's a sentry. Okay.
Okay. Oh, that was a really easy kill for them,
What is this courier? Oh, it's Cardi. Nice. That's nifty.
Cardi?
Yeah, dude.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
It's the old Dota Cinema one, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Huh. That one's actually legit.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Well, Aoi continues to farm. It looks like, yeah, it was that Tranquil Boots and Headdress, like you said. He's closing on his mechanism, nearly has that, and I think that's going to be go time for C9 maybe to start trying to take these towers. They already got the top tower. Probably going to look towards that mid and bottom towers. Bottom is actually pretty low as well, so they should be able to get all these outer towers fairly quickly.
Bone7 has done a nice job of putting Liquid Fire in a couple of these towers. Like, he hasn't really been involved in these fights, and that's because he's just been pushing for the most part. They're going to rotate top. Fata and Pilot are both smoked up. They're looking for a kill. Fata has Vendetta in 15, so they kind of just have to go for a Fire Blast into an Impale. FNG's nearby. Swap. Does he have it? Yes, he does. Phobos is in some trouble still, though.
Even saves him,
that didn't do much. That was not a very long-range swap. Lightning Bolt goes in. No Zeus ult. But the charge! Mag comes in. It's too late, though.
They're going to get 2.
It's a 1-for-1. Magic Missile not available. There it is. It comes in. It's a 2-for-1, actually. Glyph goes in. They want this tier 1 tower mid. Are they going to get it? It's denied. Oh, Illidan barely missed that one. All right.
So it's a 2-for-1. The Zeus dies again, so you know, definitely not the hero that VPP want to be losing at this time, because he's pretty much supposed to be their carry until the Dusa comes online. But they get 2 in exchange. The Spearbreaker is actually having a pretty decent game, and they do lose the mid tower, so I would still say an advantage for Cloud9 because they created space for them to get mid.
Illidan is still farming away. He picks up, I think, an Ultimate Orb? No, a Yasha. He finished up a Yasha. And now, like, these stacks are going to become very nice for him. He has stats plus Split Shot, so yeah, Ancients is not going to be an issue for him. Like, he'll take this and he'll get plenty of farm off the back end.
Yeah, he has by far the highest net worth in the game. Actually, it's not as far anymore because of the 2
500,
towers.
I think.
That's about 800.
Pretty good. Yeah. TP into the mid lane. Phobos has his Bracer now. He really needs Arcanes. I can't tell you how many times he's tried to, like, fight. He just doesn't have enough mana for his Zeus ult. So FNG nearby with Phobos, and that swap is so short that it really didn't help him last time. But
I think it bought enough time for the Spearbreaker to come in, and then they ended up getting a double kill off of that, so I think it was okay.
Let's check the items real quick. Phobos actually buys an Ogre Club. Okay. BKB? I don't know.
I think he's going for Ags, but usually you see the point booster first, especially on a hero like Zeus.
You need the mana. Like,
yeah, he only has 611 mana. No Soul Ring or anything either, which is actually kind of surprising. I think he should have gone Soul Ring because he was in the safe lane.
He probably wanted to, but then he got ganked twice. He's like, nah, never mind.
Yeah, possibly. Are we going to see the Dagon coming up from Fata, do you think?
He doesn't have blink yet.
He usually goes Dagon into blink, doesn't he?
I guess it does, apparently.
Yeah, Dagon.
He doesn't have a null tally, but he'll have that soon. He'll have Dagon 1 done. And Dagon 1 early on in the game is pretty useful. It's not going to kill DK Bobos because, I mean, as quickly because he has the Overclub and the Bracer. So a lot of these heroes are pretty tanky. FNG will be food for the most part, though.
FNG will be... Actually, he's up to 1,000 gold. I mean, 1,000 life. Look at that.
Lil has
Lil has actually less.
He's a strength hero with less HP than FNG. That built a strength, though.
Yep, that value. 6 strength. And he also has a wand completed, so...
Yeah. Lil does not have that. He has a soul ring.
And Mag is extremely tanky on this Spirit Breaker like we talked about last game.
He's going to have to level up this Dagon a bit before it's useful.
Well, he's probably going to go back for the Blink. I think that's what he typically does. Illidan's actually just farming up a Storm right now.
Oh my god, Fats almost died there. Very careful. Eternal Heavy is sitting on 1 Oblivion Staff. His second one is being completed, so he's getting close to his own Orchid. And we talked about having mech and then having a go time for Cloud9, and they're kind of putting pressure with Liquid Fire, but they're not really committing to anything yet. They're trying to find pickoffs with Nyx Assassin, and it's getting okay, but they've got to stop Illidan from farming, man. He's eclipsed a lot of these heroes in net worth by a wide margin. Like, all of a sudden, he has his Yasha. He just finished up his Yasha, and he's already up to 1,700 gold, so...
Yeah, I actually kind of like the build that he went for with these 2 Wraith Bands. Like, you might think it's a waste of gold because he's going to end up selling them, but it gives him a lot of early effectiveness. It'll make him farm a bit faster as well, and he's going to sell them back for half the cost, so, you know, if it saves him from dying once or helps him pick up an additional kill, it's definitely worth it.
It's awkward. Mag charged and literally stopped a second after he charged. Okay.
Reevaluating his life choices.
I really could die here. Let me take a second. Let's think about this.
They actually have vision of C9. This is actually a really nice word that they have placed right here.
Wait, you're talking about the one...
This one right here.
That one. Got it. Yeah. Okay, good. I was just making sure.
Gives them vision of when Cloud9 enters their jungle.
They put the sentry down too right when Fatsa had his Vendetta up there. They didn't kill him, but they noticed that he was nearby. Illidan is dangerously up close to the mid lane. However, with Mana Shield, it will take more than just Fatsa to kill Illidan. They need like 3 heroes to kill Illidan. And plus Stone Gaze,
Oh no, a hero just TP'd away actually.
Impale, Ball Lightning coming in. Illidan is out of mana. That mana burn, they can kill him, and they will. My god. They blow him up. That's actually a huge kill.
That was so unfortunate. They actually went on him right as Mag TP'd away. They didn't know that Mag was there either. Mag was sitting up here and he TP'd top right as they ganked him.
Would Mag be able to save him?
Yeah, like charge plus the ults. I'm pretty sure he would have lived.
And now they get free pressure on this tier 2 tower. Phobos is here.
There's a charge onto Owie. Oh, he cancels it.
Mag is alone. Malefice goes.
Fine.
Midnight Pulse as well. Envy is not nearby. He has like no mana. He's regenning up with his Soul Ring and bottle. Because that jump, he jumped across the river to get that kill.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
We've quieted down at 17 minutes into the game. Not much happening other than a lot of farming and...
Yeah, this is pretty much what we expect. The Cloud9 are going to look to pressure the towers, and VPP are just going to be content with farming. As long as Illidan doesn't die too many times, this is perfectly fine for them.
Dude, he has 118 CS. Zeusult, they see Fox and they know he's here. They're going to chase after him. Charge is going to go.
Him as well. I think
they have Dust and Mag's going to pop it off in a second. There it goes. Stomp goes in, does connect. There's the Nether Strike as well. Fatsa should fall here. Impale goes out, but one bash from Mag is more than enough. He gets a dominating spree because of it. Nice kill.
Yeah. The bash actually does so much damage. It's kind of ridiculous.
It's pretty nice.
It did like 20%
move speed is damage, 34%.
Pool.
He actually only has 1 point in the Empowering Haze.
Yeah, I think this... I actually have no idea how you skill this hero.
I don't either, so that makes 2 of us. I look at this hero and I'm just like... it's like trigonometry or some shit. I don't know what's happening. You have to like measure and calculate, and I'm just like, listen, I just like running at people. That's what I do.
Well, then you should like Spirit Breaker.
I mean...
He's one of the ultimate run-at-you heroes.
Yeah, he's an ultimate run-at-you hero that you don't know how to skill up. I honestly have no idea. people are like, well, you should get a powering haste. It's like, no, get charged first. Like, well, what about your bash? And it's like, well, the bash always stays at a static percentage. I don't even know. Illidan's going to get caught out. Mana burn, he is out of mana. AUI is like, I'm going to Malefice you. Ball lightning. They're going to pop up Illidan. Orchid is not available for EE. It looks like he already used it on the bag. Dakin goes in. AUI has Black Hole. He's going to pop it off. But the stop. Oh, no. The stop comes out. Envy is dead. And they're going to maybe get 2 out of this. Maybe even 3. Magic Missile. Macro Power comes in. Here's Bone 7 to save the day. FNG caught out low as well. The Liquid Fire taking him down. The Ignite. Pylite Die coming in as well. It's full reinforcements coming in. Lil in some trouble. Zeus ult flies, but not nearly enough to bring some heroes down. Lil is donezo. Mag might be next. There's no mana to charge. Dual Breath, even with Intelligence Trends, it can't charge away. Multicast for days from Pylite Die. It turns into a 4-for-3 exchange, with the biggest target being Illidan falling to Cloud9's side. What the hell just happened?
I mean, that was quite good for C9. It looked like it was going to be a complete disaster. The Black Hole instantly got cancelled. The Storm died very early in that fight, but in the end, the reinforcements coming from Jakiro and Pylite, the two, I guess they're both supports basically right now, saving the day. And honestly, DK Phobos, where was he that entire fight? We saw the Zeus ult, but we didn't see any Zeus nukes. And this is a hero where you have to be at those early engagements. I just haven't felt the effectiveness of Zeus this game, to be honest.
Pylite is dead. Nice kill.
I really haven't felt his effect this game.
Well, he's not really been involved. Like, he's been farming with BKB, and he has... Early on in the game, he got ganked twice. He got a couple of kills and assists. His Zeus ult has been somewhat effective. But you're right, he hasn't really been in these engagements. Despite having a really good start, too. I mean, that was the biggest thing. Well, it's still looking somewhat okay for Cloud9 currently. They've caught a bit to Illidan. He's going to pick up a Mithril Hammer plus the Yasha. Envy
is he
has
going for a BKB?
Now. He might be.
I mean, it is kind of nice against the heroes that C9 have. I think it almost is mandatory. Like, if he gets Yuled into Ice Path, he's just going to die. If he gets Vendetta, that'll force Fata to not use the Vendetta strike. He'll have to impale out of his Vendetta. I think BKB is a good choice. I mean, it's not an item that you particularly want to go on Medusa, but I think it's mandatory this game.
He's not going Maelstrom, is he? I don't think.
I
don't think so. Yeah, that's probably not happening.
I think that's terrible.
BKB is the only option. Mag is going to be charging up to the top lane.
No, it's not going to do that.
And Fata was getting targeted. Fata still has just one day again and a boots of speed. Fata's kind of had a rough game. Not the easiest game for him. AUI 2000 now sitting with the Ogre Club, the mech as well. And they are kind of forcing themselves into the enemy jungle, which I think is very important. Making sure they can't get this farm. Illidan can't farm here safely. But there is a group coming up. Is there smoke flying out? No, they're just going to push down mid for whatever reason.
Well, they have... Okay, yeah, it was a BKB and Medusa, so...
Charge, maybe a stomp onto Bone 7, but he's rather fast for the Yule sector. Zeus ult goes. Mag is going to dive this tower. And he is diving this tower. Great Yules from Bone 7. There's like, nope, I don't think so. Ice Path, just the tip. And they'll back away. BKB has only been purchased 17 times.
15-2 with BKB. Well...
Good item.
Yep.
They'll put pressure on the tier 1 tower. They're going to TP back in, though. They're going to try to fight this, maybe?
I don't
Vendetta,
think that's a good idea,
Ice Path on it, too. There's no follow-up, though, and they get the tower. They're not going to really take this down. Meanwhile, top lane, AY is pushing into the tier 2 tower, but they get very little damage onto it. And Envy is not there either. Kind of a weird TP.
I mean, they do lose the tier 1 mid, but they were farming both of the lanes, so I would say not too bad for C9, considering it was just a tier 1 tower anyways, but...
BKBs for days.
Okay, there's actually BKBs like on every hero right now.
Yeah, this is going to be
the BKB on Enigma is not that great though, because like I said, if you get Stone Gaze during the BKB hole, it's going to cancel it anyways.
Or swapped. So they have two things.
As well.
Yeah, they have two abilities that can go through this BKB. But last time he got canceled by Stomp, which I think was very important.
Yeah, that was.
It up now, so.
Huge.
I think you always go for BKB on Enigma, even if they have a lot of things to cancel it, because you just force them to save those spells instead of using them in an offensive manner, or... You know, I mean, it does mitigate a bunch of stuff that could cancel it, like the Zeus nukes, or the... You know, Actually, even Spirit Breaker ult can cancel Black Hole.
Impale on the Illidan. He's got no mana left. They're going to use the Orchid up on FNG. There's Stone Gates coming in. He's now, he's dead. Maybe not. Bola Ending comes in. AOI 2000 comes as well. Illidan pops the BKB. He's running away. He has Malefice. They're going to bring him down. He has no way of getting out of here. Multicast, no. They just get the Fire Blast. Ignite comes in. Impale, and he is dead. That is a huge kill. Mag? Mag? They really wanted Envy, apparently. Earn?
Oh, no. He's going to kill Envy.
Mech! Oh my god! Holy.
Alright, that was quite a nice bait. If it was indeed a bait.
I don't know if that was it. Like, you can't expect a Spirit Breaker to charge across the map to kill Envy.
No, I mean, like, the mech. Like, did they bait him to keep chasing or something?
Well, I mean, after he had committed,
he's probably dead anyways.
Yeah. That was awkward.
Yeah, and every time Illidan dies on this Medusa, it puts him further and further behind. Envy was at 1 health. Wow.
AY. Oh my god.
Living dangerously.
Yeah, very much so. They're going to TP bottom. There are 3 heroes in the nearby vicinity. Fata has Vendetta up. He's looking for Phobos. Vendetta Strike. BKB's out of it. Orchid, he already used it. FNG's going to get caught out. Near Splitter's going to come in. Envy's going to take some damage. Remnant goes in. Mech comes out to save his life. Envy is low. He's dead. And now Pilot out looking for more. 2 dead on the side of Cloud9. A disastrous fight. Magic missile from FNG as he hides around the trees. He gets the multicast, but he dies in the process. They give 3 kills away to Virtus Pro Polar for whatever reason. A big fight for VPP. They do take the tier 2 tower top. That's it.
Maybe they didn't know that DK Phobos had a BKB, but I mean, he's had those items in his inventory for quite some time. They must have known he was at least working on it, and not clicking on him before engaging. It's quite a large mistake if that's indeed what happened. And after he got Vendetta, it was a really nice reaction from him.
A good bait from AOI 2000 to pop up that R button. He did have Black Hole, but he wasn't going to pop it off as he knew that the Stone Gaze was there.
Could be in trouble. He's getting charged. He is really fast though with the
He has Jules in 5. I don't think Mag can kill him.
Mag's not gonna do that.
He's gonna just stop. He's gonna stop charging. So 25 minutes into the game, and this game is a bit closer than I think VPP would like it to be. Pilot Eye now has Magnum Scepter 25 minutes in. That's actually huge. And I don't know if I mean, as long as they get a mana burn on Medusa, I just think she dies to any one of these abilities.
She does have the BKB though, and I mean. The issue I think right now with Medusa is that her mana pool is only 780. That's not enough to be tanky. He really needs a Scotty or something. Yeah,
this is where a Scotty or Linkage comes in to huge effectiveness. Having that extra mana pool would be nice, but...
Maybe he goes Lincoln's actually, because then you have the double block, so... Although there's nothing that goes through BKB, actually. That would be wasteful. I think he just goes Scotty. He's actually going to go Lincoln's.
Not a fan.
No. I mean,
you were talking about it for a second. You're like, yeah, this is okay.
Yules. Well, I was thinking in terms of, like, when you buy a BKB, like, Lincoln's is not an item that gives effectual stats for gold. It's not cost efficient. And, I mean, BKB is not an item that Medusa wants to go, so you're buying 2 items that aren't really ideal for Medusa, I would say. I don't think Lincoln's is an ideal Medusa item. Like, Scotty is the perfect item on Medusa. It gives probably the best stats for the money, a lot of intelligence, I mean a lot of mana and health, so... And you also get the slow.
Slow is actually ridiculous.
Yeah.
Especially later on in the game. Against maybe it doesn't matter, but he does have a Bloodstone now, so... Envy's getting up there. Maybe picks up a BKB next or a Scythe, one of those 2 items, I think. Against these BKBs... I don't know. He's not really getting caught out.
It's probably going to be a Shiva's or a Scythe device, I think.
We'll wait and see. No Roche has been taken yet, by the way. 27 minutes in, and Cloud9 are in the game. There's no Roche on. Taking level 1 difficult.
It's quite difficult to take Roche for VPP. They don't really... Sure, they have the Venge minus armor, but there's no real damage yet coming out from any of these heroes. They are going to charge Fata.
He has Ace Rune. He blinks Slay.
He's going to keep going.
Sick Pace, Vendetta. That was awkward. Just? Nope.
He was just showing him who was boss.
Guess so. Well, they back away. And now, VPP are just kind of sitting together. They're walking around reading the observer. They do kind of want to... Do they have a gem? Yeah, they do. FNG has it. Okay. And they have to just attack and defend their base at this point, as there are cannons at the tier 3 tower. This is still Cloud9's game to take, I think. As long as they keep putting pressure. They actually have taken all of the outer towers with the exception of this tier 2. Meanwhile, they rotate over. They're going to charge over.
Finished on Zeus. Is he level 16? Oh, he's level 16 as well. So this next Zeus ult is going to do tremendous amounts of damage. 640. I would say at this stage of the game is very significant. I mean, look at the HP bars. Jakiro has 1200 life. EE has a lot at 1400, but, you know, everyone's sitting pretty low. I mean, that would almost kill Nyx Assassin right now. In fact, he might actually.
Wow, he just forced out a BKB from DK Phobos. And the Zeus ult. But they got the kill. That's why they were chasing down Fatsa with Mag. He went in with the BKB. He was alone. That Zeus ult destroyed him. I didn't even get to see it. Mag is in trouble, however. The Ignite coming out. Ice Path. There's going to be another Fire Blast, but this one does not get the multicast. He charges away. Illidan comes in with the Stone Gaze, and they have to back up. A long duration ability that is, and now it's over. Big kill coming up from Mag and the Zeus ult, obviously, but the DK Phobos BKB was forced out because of Envy jumping in.
And I mean, that's going to be sort of a problem. If they can constantly force out these BKBs with the Storm Spirit, they can whittle them down to 5 seconds, and then their effectiveness definitely goes down. I think eventually Zeus is going to get a refresher. He's probably going to work on that right now, actually. So he's going to have a 10-second BKB the whole game, but Illidan's BKB, at some point it's going to be 5 seconds.
Pull going in, Lil getting caught out, but Envy with no follow-up damage coming through. Meanwhile, they're chasing down mid. They turn their attention to Envy, but he just has Ball Lightning, and he can continue to use that as much as he would like because of the Bloodstone. Natural Order was on him. He backs away, and he's fine. Okay, 30 minutes into the game, 15-18 to score. Cloud9 again. They're backs against the wall. They have to win this game, or else they are done in Dota Pit. And so far, the first game it wasn't very good for Cloud9. The second game, a lot better, but they're still in a really tough situation because Illidan is getting closer and closer. In fact, his Lincoln Sphere is now done. Scotty should probably be next, or maybe another item. We'll wait and see. He can finish up his Mantis Staff if he really wants to. They are going to maybe jump on him with Fata nearby. Vendetta, Mana Burn, actually the Dagon first. Mana Burn now does go. Malefice as well. Zeus ult flies in. Fata swapped out Magic Missile, but he did have Spike Carapace on, but Mag just obliterates him with the charge, and Illidan's right click was more than enough. This is an awkward engagement, and Fata actually ends up going down for it.
Illidan now completes the Lincoln Sphere, so you know, starting to get some damage on his side, up to about 200 per right click. Not too significant, but he's getting there. Oh,
Bone
there's
7
the
is
Dagon
getting
actually on
charged.
Bone 7.
And
Is he gonna get Yules?
Yeah, BKB.
Oh no, he has a BKB actually.
He pops the BKB, blink towards the
Does Zeus almost have ults?
lane.
No.
Nether Strike goes in. Ice
not
Path
sure
stops
about
him in
this.
place. Multicast goes in, and another one as well. Midnight Pulse. Wow, they turn on Mag, and Mag is going to fall here. That's huge. Bone 7 and the rest of the squad combine up to blow up poor Spirit Breaker as he gets caught out of position as he was charging in. Nice turnaround coming from Cloud9. That's a big kill. He's got no buyback, not that it matters at this point, but
I'm not sure what Mag was thinking there. I mean, maybe if they had the Zeus ult, you can understand why he was doing that, but Bone 7 just played him. Like,
sometimes you just gotta run at people.
He BKB'd and then Bone 7 blinked away and then he Yulesed himself when he got charged. There's no way that you're killing the Jakiro by yourself.
Money sign pause. Money sign P, actually. But apparently... Oh, okay, we're good to go. I don't know what happened there, but we're fine. Alright.
Just
FNG.
kidding.
Come on, buddy. Let's get going. Question mark, smiley face. Alright, looks like they do need a few seconds here. While we have a moment.
One thing to note though is that C9 have 0 vision right now on the map. They did buy a gem now on AOE 2000, so they're gonna start to deward the vision from VPP. VPP have a lot of vision.
FNG had the gem very early on, and they just counter-warded every ward they saw. And Cloud9 either have to put wards defensively or just hope that they don't get counter-warded. But now with a gem of their own, they can maybe look to pressure out the jungle. And this is... And they've done a very good job of making sure Illidan hasn't had control of his own jungle. Like, you look at Cloud9, it's pretty much their jungle, for the most part. And Illidan is still getting a lot of farm regardless because he's able to go bottom. They're able to use the Ancient Sack. They're controlling the Roshan area and the Ancient Sack very, very, very well. So
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
that is one thing to keep in mind.
Yeah, Illidan's still on top of net worth, so... And
He's
Zeus
going
is actually
Scotty.
third.
Dire's bottom tower.
That might is paying off. Oblivion Staff #1. Well, actually, the only Oblivion Staff that he needs is currently done. The recipe costs a lot. The Perseverance costs a lot, so he's still far away from getting that refresher. But once he has that item, this is going to be a tough game for Cloud9. And Illidan now sitting on the point booster, ball lightning all the way. Envy's done this twice. I'm not sure why. Just ball lightning's down the lane while he's TPing. I guess it's just to get vision.
Like he ball lightnings forward?
Yeah, he'll be like down bottom, like let's say here, and then he ball lightnings to the tier 3 tower.
Oh, okay.
And then he's TPing while he's doing that. Yeah, that's what I thought. AUI 2000 in the trees, 2,800 gold, BKB mech done. There's a couple of options for Enigma next if he wants to go, let's say, Blink Dagger is a possibility, but I don't know if it's necessary. They're not really going to ball up, and there's not going to be a huge team fight, I don't think, anytime soon.
I think Lincoln's and BKB, or Lincoln's and Blink are his next choices. Although they actually have so many ults that can cancel his ults. Maybe Lincoln's isn't even an option. Because the Stone Gaze doesn't care about Lincoln's.
He doesn't care about BKB either.
Yep.
It's kind of a tough situation to be in if you're an Enigma in this game. Cloud9 are not in that good of a position, I don't think. Zeusol goes, and Nag's going to try to fight this BKB. Netherstrike as well. He does have his Zeus. Can't get it off. They hit him up. That's a lot of damage from Mag, actually. They killed him quickly.
Yeah, the Zeus ult came through as well.
Yeah. I think Lula came in and they gave him natural order as well, and the right click was enough for Mag. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Bone 7 actually doesn't have a lot of HP on this Jakiro. Going for more of this bursting build with the Dagon.
We talked about Envy's next item. Looks like it will be a Scythe, as he has the Ultimate Orb.
Yeah, BKB doesn't really do too much this game. I mean, it's nice to have, but I think VPP have this late game, so C9 really need to start applying some pressure. I know they're in a tough spot because they can't get vision up because of the gem. And this gem's actually doing a lot of work for FNG.
He also is building his pipe currently. He has the cloak, he's got the headdress, he almost has his Hood of Defiance. And a pipe is actually pretty big this game. There's a lot of magic damage coming out.
I just think that the natural order with the Zeus, once Zeus gets Refresher, and then once Illidan gets a damage item after Scotty, I don't think, like, C9 can never win a 5v5 after that point, I think.
They kind of have to rat at that point, which they've done a very good job of just kind of split pushing the entire game with Bone 7, but they need to be able to... I think at one point VP Polar, if they take a couple of kills, can just push down a lane and take a tier 2, tier 3 maybe even. They still have tier 2s to get through. By the way, Scotty's going to be very close to done. He has 3,400, so he has got 1.5 ultimate orbs currently, at least in his bank. Perseverance is done for DK Phobos, by the way, so his refresher is just the recipe away. And they are going to take Roshan now. They know that they have time. The tier 3 tower is not getting sieged yet in the top lane. Illidan has plenty of damage, I think, for the most part. And with that, well, I mean, they can just wreck this down pretty quickly.
So they're going to get the Aegis onto Illidan, I imagine, unless they, for some reason, want to put it on someone else.
Oh my. That was close. They actually got the kill on Roshan because of the ball lightning. It was snatched. Oh, man. Ray didn't get the Rosh kill. That's not the worst thing in the world because the Aegis does go to Virtus Pro Polar, but...
Oh, he's actually going for a Lincoln Sphere. Okay, no, he sold it.
Who, Envy?
Yeah.
He has the Perseverance.
Oh, no. Okay, he wanted to buy the Perseverance, but he bought the recipe on accident. I think they're actually going multiple... Looks like Aoi is also going to get a Lincoln's, unless that is towards a Refresher. Nope, it's going to be a Lincoln's as well, so... Aoi's going to have a BKB Lincoln, so the only thing that's going to be able to cancel his ult is going to be the Stone Gaze, so that'll be quite nice for them in this next engagement.
I think Cloud9 are making all the right moves to be able to take this game late, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough here. Illidan's Scotty should be flying out. He actually just needs the Orb of Venom, and then he's got it. Magic Missile, they spotted out Bone 7. They knew he was there. I think the Astral gave them vision. I didn't even see him up in that top area, but they got the kill regardless. So, and now they have some time. No buyback. They can finally take this tier 1 tower top, which has been here the entire game. Time to go. Oh, they wanted to send that courier, but they noticed that somebody is mid. And if they send it, Envy would just chase it down and kill it. So, no Scotty just yet for Illidan Storm Rage. They're going to be back in, though.
Finally getting this top tier 1 tower after 37 minutes. So.
Oh, man, what a game.
I mean,
Illidan is he's enjoying himself. He's hitting some groups. 349 CS, by the way.
yeah,
And
he's done
actually
quite
kinda
well
close.
for himself.
Yeah.
Does he have his Scotty is completed, right?
It's
Yeah.
on the courier. Yeah, he's had it for a while.
He also has buyback as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll be interesting to see what his next item will be. Is it going to be a butterfly, manta, or a damage item?
Oh, they know Envy's here. Lincoln Sphere gets pops, he just ball he's away, and he's fine, so. This is the issue, is that...
Yeah, Lincoln's actually makes him extraordinarily safe against the heroes from VPP.
Yeah, I don't know how
Unless
you kill
he
him
runs out of
anymore.
mana. Runs out of mana. That's pretty much
Yeah,
it.
that's true, but with a Bloodstone, that shouldn't happen. I don't think.
In a team fight it can happen, but
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah.
In like these split push situations, it's probably never going to happen.
I think
He also
Cloud9
can't
could just...
be charged as well. That's something
Cloud9
to
could just
consider.
split the map effectively enough, and they can't get killed. The only way Virtus Pro Polar can really do anything is if they push down a lane, but that leaves
Bone
other
7's
options
gonna be in
open for
trouble.
Cloud9.
I think he's actually dead. He's going to get Zeus ulted and probably just fall here.
He blinks away. Oh, he got stuck in the ice
Mag
path.
BKB?
He got stuck in the ice path. He did not expect to hit that. Oh my god.
Oh,
Unfortunate.
no.
Well, Illidan's up to 3,000 gold, by the way. What's his GPM looking like? 609? Not bad.
That was very unfortunate for Meg. If he just clicked the BKB, I think that was a kill.
And these pushing top, they'll have to defend this. They'll take the tier 2 tower bottom. So now Virtus Pro Polar are actually not afraid of pushing past the river. You can see it. Illidan's going to work. Mag and
It's
FNG
so
on the backside.
difficult for them to kill Illidan at this point.
Radiant structures are fortified.
He's got a lot of defensive items.
They
It's
are
gotta
hitting
get
the tier
clean
3 in the
tanking.
top lane, so I'm not
Yeah,
actually
they
sure
need
if
a
this is
TP
working.
back. Envy is actually putting in work on this tier 3 tower. They're going to TP in Fata down bottom. You'll
They're
set
trying
the
to cancel
goes and
TPs.
Bottom tower has fallen.
Envy. Ball lightning. They're going to back away. Vendetta on the backside. Mag caught out. Multicast Dagon. He is dead. FG magic missiles, but he's a little bit late to the party.
Is under attack.
Pilot Eye is going to try to fight. BKB's going to go, and this is Illidan manning up now on every single hero. Pilot Eye getting chased down. Astral giving vision. Split shot going in. Multicast, but that doesn't do anything. BKB, AUI 2000 has Black Hole. Can he use it here? Impale does connect onto Illidan. The Earth Splitter not there as well. Now they're going to magic missile. Great Yule's coming out. Buyback from Pilot's Eye. Did Illidan just take over this game so far? Scotty going to work. Tier 3 tower still being assaulted
have
by
no
Envy top.
damage.
AUI 2000. Can he get the
Maybe
Black
not
Hole
if
off?
he's
Zeus going. AUI 2000, the refresh orb. They get one, they get two. And now Illidan continues to go to work. He's out of mana though. Bone 7 in some trouble. He will fall. Tier 3 in that top lane has been destroyed, but they've lost 3 heroes in the process. The buyback from
Buyback
Pilot
as well.
Eye. No, Pilot Eye is still alive. He was the one that
Okay.
bought back, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes. And Envy continues to back away. Illidan does need
They
mana,
were not
however.
expecting the damage from that Zeus ult. That was really key in that fight. They aren't going to get too much off of that except for some kills, so... Honestly, for C9, that wasn't too terrible, because now the top Rex is exposed. So Envy is going to be able to split push that pretty much for the rest of the game until he gets it. And I think at some point, he's going to be able to take it.
Assuming he doesn't die,
Yeah.
which he shouldn't.
What is he going to do? He
Stone
can't
Gaze.
get charged.
Somehow he turns around at the wrong time and gets Stone Gaze. I don't know.
You know,
You're
that's
hoping
one
you
thing
Virtus
we
Pro
didn't
Polar.
talk about with the Lincolns. You can't be charged, so the ability for the mag to catch you is pretty much completely diminished.
The thing is, you can just spam that though, like, and just take off the Lincoln Sphere and make him feel unsafe, kind of, to a certain extent.
That's true. I guess charge has a slightly lower cooldown than Lincoln's.
And be doing the same thing he's been doing all
Oh, it
game. Vault
actually
Lightnings
kills
and
creeps as well. So it actually killed the creep wave in the top lane.
split push.
That's what
This
he's
is
doing.
the
it for, I
miracle
think.
storm spirit. That's what it feels
I actually
like.
think he's doing it to kill waves. It's like cutting creeps.
They have
This
one
is
creep in the
actually
top lane.
This is really smart from VPP. They're pushing the lane where the Raxes are exposed, so that C9 really don't have any other twist. And the lanes are actually in a very good position for VPP right now for them to push.
Yeah, they're all
gonna get
pushed
this tier
out.
2 tower, or
Most
force
of
the
them are
5v5
past
at
the
the very
river.
least.
Yeah. Charge. They're going to find Fata. Fata is going to die here. He's going to Yules for the time being, but he's still dead. Oh, maybe he's not dead.
His
Astral?
result.
Wow. Okay, yeah, he is dead. That could have been bad, though. They do have to chase him down, though. And now Virtus Pro Polar, no buyback for Fata for 60 seconds. This should be a tier 2 tower without any
Yeah, it's just going to
issues.
be the tier 2. C9 are going to split push mid, and by the time they get this...
Radiant's top tower
They'll probably
is
be at
under
the tier 3
attack.
tower. They will definitely be at the tier 3 tower. Yeah, they're going to be the 2-3
They should
tower.
probably start TPing right now, so they don't get any damage.
Top tower has fallen.
Medusa's going to come in. The rest of them are going to TP as well. So good split pushing coming out from Cloud9.
Oh,
Bone 7's gonna-
7,000 gold now on Illidan.
It's his next item. Buy something, dude. Get your Mantis out, for God's sakes. Anything.
Butterfly, possibly?
Just
Or
buy
Manta.
an item, man. He's going to buy an Eagle Song
Or a
right
damage
here.
item.
Eagle Song. Okay, he's doing it. He's going full man mode. This
like
was
this
another option
choice.
that we did not talk about, but it's not super surprising to see it.
They can't kill him right now.
They really can't. He is actually, if they decide to push a lane and all of their lanes are pushed out, they are easily taking a fight, if not the game.
He might as well just buy a Manta after this, because saving buyback when you have a Divine is kind of useless. I mean, it's
Oh,
not
man.
completely useless, but it's...
Illidan Storm Rage with the tag Shirley Finette is going to work. God, this guy is going to put in some damage. 465 CS, only 4, 3, and 4. That could change quickly, however. Bone 7, Astral, Charge, Yules, Stomp, hits, Nether Strike. Oh, now the Nether Strike. They don't even need it. Zeus ult comes in, they get the kill. But Fata, oh god, here comes Envy. He's gonna pop up his ultimate. He's out of mana. Arcades, use Arcades. He's still out of mana. 450. He needs
BKB.
like 20 more. BKB Phobos, and he will do so. He's gonna Zeus ult now. He gets the kill onto Fatu, who is trying to run away as best as possible. TP from Envy. He's out of mana. But that's a huge engagement. No buyback. 60 seconds
no,
for Fata,
buyback
and
is
now
dead.
it's just time to go. And wow, Illidan goes to work. They kill Pylai. No buyback for him either. It is all unraveling for Cloud9. The creep wave is at the tier 3 tower. The wolf is at the door despite not having a Lycan. Ball lightning back out. Okay, kill the creep wave, then just get out of there. Envy is making some cheeky ass plays to keep this game alive for them, and he's doing a good job of it. How long can they hold though? That's the question. This is a tough situation.
This is
to be
not
in.
looking good for C9 at this point.
No,
it's gotten too late. And
Are they gonna
now
get
with the
too
Divine
owed?
Rapier, they have to kill Illidan, but how? Like,
All right, no creep
just doesn't
wave.
seem
Goodbye,
like they have
creep
the
wave.
damage.
Oh,
no,
the creep wave's
creep
still
wave
alive.
lives.
Mech it.
It doesn't
No.
matter. You get 10 seconds after the creeps are in the base.
Now they're gonna glyph now, and they do put some pressure on.
Alright, so
Tower.
they do hold the base thanks
They
to
could
some
keep
nice
going.
play from EE.
They could go
so.
top, I think. Okay. Well, never mind. No, they can't. That's a dead creep wave. I mean, Envy loses a lot of mana, and he has to get back to the well every single time, but actually, tier 3 tower's dead, and they're going to put some pressure on the racks now. Divine Rapier chewing away at this melee racks. They've got to
have
fight
to
here.
swap as well.
Ice Path, Illidan is fine. Macro Power coming in, Ball Lightning. Pull as well, swap from FNG maybe. Doesn't use it yet. Dagon goes in. Yule Scepter up
They're
in the
being
air.
very patient
He is
with
still
this.
very, very tanky. He is actually taking no damage despite all of the abilities used on Illidan Storm Rage. They pop the melee racks and they back away. And that's a 1 engagement coming out from Virtus Pro Polar. They are not sad about that. That is pleasing to watch for Virtus Pro Polar. In fact, they'll take the Ancients for good measure.
Yeah, this
Give me
is a
that money.
very scary time for C9. Like, how do they even kill Illidan? He has the Stone Gaze available. He has a BKB Lincolns, as well as the defensive swap coming up from FG, who is now level 16 as well. This is almost an impossible situation for C9 to be in.
The only thing that could have been worse is had Roche been up, but
They need to somehow catch Venge and Medusa at the same time, but I mean,
And
if the
kill both of
positioning
them.
is good, that's never going to happen.
Virtus Pro have played an immaculate game, I'd say, for the most part. They've maybe been caught out a couple of times. There have been a couple of questionable team fights, but Medusa's going to get a double damage rune,
Yeah.
and then they're going to go bottom.
I mean, they've played so well this game, and it's actually very difficult to play against the lineup that C9 have. They have so much catch potential. They have the early push coming up from Enigma and Jakiro, but, you know, they've kept their composure all game. They limited... That gem was really crucial onto FNG. It really limited the vision that C9 could get, and it basically stopped them from getting any sort of pickoffs.
The desperation smoke from Cloud9 comes in. All of Virtus Pro Polar are together at this Roche pit. This could be a disastrous fight for both squads. Backing away is Phobos. He does have Zeus ult, and 2 of them, in fact, so he doesn't necessarily need to be there. But top lane, that's where they're headed. They're going to go for these Raxes. They're going to try for a cheeky play. And they're going to spot Fata. No,
They might
he
actually
actually
get the
has Invis. This could be huge. Ball lightning in. DK Phobos caught out. BKB's popped, and they just blow up Phobos with no buyback. That is huge. The Rax is now exposed. In some trouble here. Everybody TPing back home for Phobos or for Virtus Pro Polar.
Illidan
More
can't
liquid
TP.
fire. FNG takes a lot of multicats. He is in trouble. Orchid out as well. He won't have buyback, I don't think. getting caught out as well, but there's the sleep going in. Melee Rax has been taken. Cloud9, they can turn this around. They are going to take a full set of racks here. Somehow, Illidan is walking back as fast as possible, but it's already too late. EE, Scepter up. What was he doing there? His Liquid Sphere is broken. EE might die. Magic Missile, he's done. He does have buyback. He's dead for 60 seconds. But the damage is already done. Vertical Polar lose a set of racks for nothing.
Yeah, I'm not sure. You know what? That was a huge mistake by Illidan. There's actually a TP scroll sitting here. He should have dropped his boots for a TP. Because, I mean, even without boots, if he just TPs into that fight and just sits there, they can't get the Rex. But deciding to walk all the way back to base after you get the Aegis, I think was a huge mistake.
That mistake is not going to happen again. At least he's going to try. He has Boots of Travel coming out on the courier now.
I would still say that VPP is definitely in a strong position, but
I mean, that's a full set of racks in comparison to the one melee Rex that's gone.
Yeah. I mean, treads for a TP is actually quite worth, I think, in that situation.
And that should not happen. Envy doesn't even need to use the buyback despite killing him. I mean, that's a big kill.
His Yasha is actually still sitting in the Roche pit.
He'll go back and get it eventually. And they're going to go up to the high ground now, and they're going to try to fight here. Envy just blows up the creep wave. It's just that easy. Envy with the ridiculous plays on Storm Spirit. Pilot Eye,
I mean, now
Fire Blast,
Illidan
Liquid Sphere.
has a Aegis as well. This is...
They can't really do anything to him. Yule Scepter, will he die again? Stomp's gonna go. Envy does ball letting away. Yeah, that was just mistimed. Mid-lane, DK Phobos caught out. Black Hole going into Phobos. He's gonna fall. He doesn't have buyback again. They have to go top now, and they have to do it quickly. Illidan going to work. They do take the range racks, and it looks like they might take a full set of racks here. Yule Scepter going in, ball letting all the way through. Envy wants to fight. BKB for Illidan. How many heroes can he kill? He is going to work. Envy's getting right click down. Stomp up the bash. Envy's done. He has to buy back. 2 buybacks coming out from Cloud9. They have to hold this. It's so difficult. Ball letting all the way through. Envy going to try to fight yet again. AY is walking, but with no black hole, this is difficult. Envy's going to work on Mill, but back in the base, they do use the Aegis coming out from Illidan. He is done. Macro Power goes up. AY gets the kill. They're still chasing after Mag. Malefice goes. In the base, what's happening? Multicasted. Illidan almost out of mana. The Impale. The Rapier is going to be on the deck soon. He's still alive. They can't kill him yet, but he will fall momentarily. That's going to be a Divine Rapier down on the ground. They team wipe Virtus Pro Polar. And they take all 5 heroes. Despite losing your racks, they hold. And Envy picks up the Divine on the ground, and they will continue to keep this game alive despite losing his set of racks top. What a hold coming up from Cloud9. Yes.
I think you do.
Very much so.
I think you just buy another Rapier, pick up the Yasha.
I think you do. Pick up the Yasha with the Courier, get another Rapier. I don't know what else. I mean, they killed him twice. He did get the racks, but...
Yeah, I mean... You can say that was just a huge mistake again from VPP. They're just a little bit overconfident. Their Zeus just died. That's 1,200 magical damage that you're not going to have now in this team fight. Like, minimum. That's global magical damage. Not even including if he's actually in the fight.
Oh, the force set for the long range pull onto FNG. He has jumped in and he's going to work, but now the Zeus ult going in the Hex as well. Refresh. Can he get this kill on Envy? He's so low. Arc Lightning. Rapier on the deck. DK Phobos, what a player. Fire Blast coming in, but he will fall though. But he should have buyback. No, he doesn't. 90 seconds. Who has the Rapier? Who picked it up? Is it Bone7? He does have it. He's got the extra damage going his way. It's not muted. Mag coming in. And there's going to be the charge. Where is the Medusa? Not buying back. 20 seconds left. He doesn't want to have to use it. Max gets jumped on. Why are they not buying back here? Mag gets mech'd up. He's still very low. Pops the BKB. Now the Rax is getting hit up by a lot of these heroes. Stomp's going to go. Pilot Eye in trouble. He will not have buyback if he falls here. Dead for 90 seconds. Lil going to work here. He's got right click. Impale gets dodged nicely by Lil in the mid lane. They were focusing down the tier 3 tower. Bone7 was going to work. Trying to TP away. He will make it out. No! He gets the kill. Rapier's on the deck. Lil stomping him up and right clicking him down, and he's guarding the Rapier. And it looks like Medusa will get the Rapier back.
Wow.
Give me that. That's my Rapier. Is he going to buy another one? Is the question.
No, I think he buys Butterfly.
Yeah, you are correct in that statement. Bots is coming out as well.
Okay. So he finally sells his treads. He still has the Yasha inside the Roche pit.
Yeah, that's going to be sitting there for a while.
That's the sacrifice. The offering.
The offering to Roshan. Oh, he TP'd mid. Fata is in some trouble. Illidan is going to work. Fata's going to die. Envy is back up in 5 seconds. He has no buyback.
Illidan's just gonna run away. They actually can't kill him without Fata though. Because the
Ball
mana
lightning
is
in.
actually crucial.
Envy's gonna try to fight. Maybe ball lightning. He's getting low on mana. Envy can't go toe to toe with this hero.
He's not even doing any damage.
He did nothing.
Yeah, they
Oh
can't
my
kill him
God.
without Nyx. Okay, now he has to run. He has to run. The mana
He
burn-
puts a little pressure on the tier 3 tower. His heroes are coming in. Fateh's bought back. They do have Black Hole. AUI 2000. Zeusalt 1 comes in. BKB.
be
Black
huge.
Hole's going to go. No, he can't get it off. The Stone Gaze. Big Bash is coming in from Mag. They get one. Buyback in from AUI 2000. Envy is TPing back home. Bone 7 Tears will pops the ice path, but no follow-up damage coming in. Illidan goes to the Raxes. Bone 7 and AUI, they're in a good position. They have Blink Dagger. They need a Black Hole, but they can't get any damage. Fox is dead again. Look at the damage coming in. Ball Lightning, Ice Path, Orchid going in. Magic Missile. It does get dodged. Earth Splitter goes in. AUI 2000 can't afford to die. The bash from Mag. He's down for 103 seconds. This might be a Cloud9. The road might be done in Dota Pit. Virtus Pro Polar, they've taken Mega Creeps, and all they have to do is just knock down these tier 4 towers. What a game so far from Illidan Storm Rage. Virtus Pro Polar making so much space around him. He's going to work on the tier 4s now, and Envy has to find some way to get this done, and I don't think there's a possibility. The effigy's gone. Envy jumps in. Not much mana left in the tank, but he's still okay. 4 staff out. Matt pops the BKB. Eul Scepter up for Envy. Can they get the stomp? He does ball lightning away. 1 tier gone. The other one getting chewed down by Illidan Storm Rage. The Ancient now exposed. The creeps in the well. Envy doing what he can. Pops the BKB. Illidan still low with the Orchid. Now he's actually out of mana here. Taking a lot of damage. Envy's trying to man up here. The right click though. The Zeusalt from DK Phobos, and that is your GG. It is a team wipe. Virtus Pro Polar. They do the improbable. They 2-0 Cloud9. Your second place finishers at the summit. They will finish in the second round of Dota Pit, and Virtus Pro Polar with an amazing series, an immaculate series. Unbelievable.
Extremely well played by VPP. I would say the standout player of this game was probably FNG. I think his swaps were very on point. He was